I've never needed motivation ever since I was told this, so now I want to share it with you. You need to go harder because she's waiting for you. When I was younger and I first started making content, right? I started producing content on TikTok when I was like 16. And from the time I was about 16 to the time I was 18, it was pretty much this red pill-esque type of content. And my whole goal really with making money and making money online was so that I could have nice stuff. So I could live in some degenerate city like Miami, so that I could drive a nice car, so I could live in a fancy house for the watch. Like really the most stereotypical stuff is what I wanted. But the more I've walked with Christ, the more I'm starting to realize none of what you're building is for you. Number one, because everything comes from the spiritual realm and everything that comes down on the earthly realm is temporary, right? That's why the Bible always warns about not loving money and all these types of things, because they pass away. They're irrelevant. But see, I think there's a reason that in the Gospel of Mark refers to Jesus as the servant. Why? Because service is one of the most Christ-like actions. Outside of God, who better to serve than the one that you will become one flesh with? See, here's the thing though. You don't need to know her right now in order to flip on that switch, in order to go into that mode, in order to start building now. That's why I said she's waiting for you. And the better you can visualize it, I promise you, the harder you're gonna go. The more you can, look, close your eyes right now and just listen to what I'm about to say. And I promise you, if you can just visualize it and you can take it with you, that image, that vision will make it permanent. Like imagine that dream woman, your beautiful feminine wife, the color of her eyes, her smile, the beautiful long hair, all of it. Imagine how it will feel to open the door when you come home and she greets you at the door, just happy as could be to see you. Imagine how it will feel to be dancing in the kitchen with her when you guys are cooking or baking, or how it will feel to drift off next to her at night as you fall asleep. That is the vision that I latched onto, right? That I gave myself, and I stopped needing motivation after that. It's that vision that got me up out of bed to go work on my business at 4 a.m. for like 6 months straight through the winter. The only time I took off was on Sundays, so I could sleep till about 6:37, and then I would go to church. It was that vision that, regardless about the fact that my shoulder was injured in the last like 10 months, year, I haven't been able to lift. It was that vision that still made me go do some type of workout, some type of hard exercise every single day. And I know this sounds crazy what I'm about to say, or it might sound crazy to you, I don't know. I like the idea of being a spiritual leader for my woman. I like the idea of being a masculine leader inside the relationship. I like the idea of that. And I also understand that takes a lot of sacrifice, and that also takes a lot of commitment to God. It takes a lot of dedication to sit down, submit yourself to Christ, to read the word, pray, and look to allow yourself to be guided over and over again so that eventually you can lead her. But it applies to the Bible too. That vision applies there too. It's why really I try my hardest not to miss a single day of prayer, not to miss a single day of reading that word, because I want to grow spiritually for her too, not just for me. And by no means do I want this to come off in some type of like arrogant way, like, oh, I get up at 4 a.m. every single day to work on my business. Like, no, I'm very fortunate. I'm very blessed in the ways that God has blessed me so that I don't have to go work a job that I hate, or I don't have to go to college for 4 years for a degree I don't even want. Like, I'm extremely blessed, and my life is a lot easier compared to most. I literally get paid to sit in front of a camera and talk. But honestly, if you can visualize that, like, how does that not put you in a mode? How does that just not make you go hard? How from now on can you actually have that vision in your mind and then still skip the workout you know you're supposed to hit? How can you honestly have that vision in your mind, that woman in your mind, and then go skip on working on your business or building that career, whatever it is? It blows my mind that you can just cheat on yourself and cheat on your wife for some instant gratification, some instant dopamine. And I'm not saying never have fun. I'm not saying never go out, right? In fact, I encourage a lot of young Christian men to be more social, because a lot of them, that's what they really need. And honestly, I think social skills and like dating, the ability to talk to women, is a big part of self-improvement that just gets overlooked, because we're in this weird like grind culture where they try and say like, oh, women don't matter, just focus on you, bro. Like, it's corny stuff. But real talk, I don't know how that doesn't put people in a mode, bro. Like, I just don't get it. And I look at it like, everything's more exciting now too, because I'm not just building the business for me. I'm not just trying to even build like a physique now, because I'm just in the last few months I've been able to start lifting again. I'm not even building my physique for me. I'm not building any of this for me. It's to honor God and then serve my future wife and family. It actually makes me excited to choose 6 eggs or a steak over some junk food that would taste really good, because I know how that intrinsically benefits me on such a small level, but it will compound over and over and over again. It's like skincare or anything else. I want to be the best me for the other people around me. I want to be the strongest version of me so that I'm more capable for the people around me. I want to be the smartest version of me, the wisest version of me, the most capable version of me in every single way, so that I'm the biggest asset I can possibly be to God and to my family and to my future wife. And there'll probably be some like lib beta type of dude that thinks this is whack, and that's fine. Like I'm not your page. I'm not the type of people that you want to hang around anyway, so you don't need to watch my stuff. But genuinely, I saw a post the other day that said, I want to be so good at entrepreneurship that my wife doesn't even know we have bills. And that hit. That's exactly what I want. I want my wife to have an easy life. I don't want to do no 50-50. I want to spoil the woman that I'm going to marry. Because real talk, if we're talking about marriage, this is your most ideal partner. We're talking about the woman that you literally borderline dream about. We're talking about the woman that would be so high quality, the best mother for your kids, the type of woman that you're excited to come home with, the type of woman that you're proud to have on your arm. Let that put you in a mode on why you need to continue to go hard, why you need to stick to the promises. And I promise you, you're going to get that because no dudes are doing that anymore. It puts you in a genuinely, I know we throw around this term so loosely, that is a 1% mindset if you apply it. If you actually become a doer of your word, you become a doer of the word, right, and submit yourself to Christ, I'm telling you, if you get on Christ-focused self-improvement and you develop yourself in every way, genuinely, you have a top 1% mindset. And I promise you, she's waiting for you. Christ-focused self-improvement is what I teach. Subscribe for more. I have a free community for young Christians in my profile. Go join it. You can talk with a bunch of other young guys. We're over 2,000 members now. So this Friday, June 21st, I think it is, we're going to be doing a live call. It's going to be a Q&A. It's 100% free. You can come in and ask me your questions. We even have a guide on how to quit pornography and stuff in your first month. So go join that. Like this video, subscribe. I'm trying to post every single day, like I said. And I'll see you tomorrow. Stay blessed.